Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for HBAR. Now, this one was a nice surprise over the weekend. Now, if you've been following along, you know we've been looking for this fifth wave move to the upside to complete this as a larger ABC on the daily to correct a three-wave structure. We were looking for it to take a little more time to the upside to look a little better in this pattern, but it appears we're getting a blow off top. That does not mean we are breaking out to the upside. I considered this many different ways. First, I was thinking, okay, if we're going to the upside, could this be an A wave? This be our B wave, and we're making 5 waves up from here. It is possible, but probabilities would say no just because of the time of this correction. You'd expect it to at least take 618 in time as these 3 waves move, so you'd expect it to take a little further time. So probabilities do have us that this was a diagonal. We're just getting a blow off top here. We did hit the 1-to-1 extension of this A wave off our B wave there at 11.06 cents. I do think we have a slightly higher high coming. We could double top. We could go to the 1.618 extension of this wave 1 off the wave 2. That's usually what we look for. We hit the 1.236 and 382 for our third, and about the 1.618 for our fifth. So I do think we're making one more high here or a double top before we make a larger correction, correcting this entire 3-wave move. Now, I don't think we're going to make lower lows, though possible. I think what we're going to end up doing currently, until proven otherwise, is this is a 3-wave move. We go into a extended consolidation as a 3-wave move for a couple months, like so, and we get a larger A, B, and then we move to the upside for a C correctively rather than impulsively. So I do hold a pretty large bag of this. If you've been following my my updates on HBAR, bought in. This was a long-term trade, not really a trading, more DCA in for the long term, somewhere in these areas. I am going to sell probably half my bag here and look to buy in more lower down in that consolidation, or use it for something else. I haven't decided yet, but I am planning on getting out a large portion of it the next move to the upside. But what's nice about this is that was our primary count for quite a while. And what's nice is this flat is no longer valid. Our triangle, it's still technically valid, but it would have to be a running triangle. So it looks like we were on the right side of things the whole time here for this diagonal. Now let's zoom into this area. It took away from us faster than expected, so I didn't end up trading this one, but like I said, I do hold a bag of it, so I'm not too concerned. Now, this one's having a hard time finding good extension targets. We've passed the 2.618, labeled as such. This seems to be the best labeling. Could be off by one wave because we're looking for zigzag patterns, right, for our ending diagonal. So I have this as a diagonal A, very short B between the 236 and the 382, and we're making 5 waves up for our C. That's my current primary. Alternatives would be, you know, you get a double zigzag here somehow, and double zigzag or a single zigzag here, and that would mean our top is in currently, and that will be switch our probabilities once we break the 50% retracement of this third wave to the upside I have labeled. Then I'd say, okay, if we break that 50, I'd say, okay, probability shift that this was our high. So looking for consolidation here between 9.8 and 10.23 cents on log, a little higher on linear. We'll go with log. And looking for this to be a sideways correction. You can see we have 3 down currently. In fourth waves, we look for flats. So perhaps it's something like this, or if we get drawn out in time, Could end up making a triangle here. We will not know till it happens. That's the difficulty when we start a correction in 3. So yeah, looking for one more move to the upside. Again, no extensions make sense just because the extended nature of this. Your best bet would probably be taking the 1 through 3. Excuse me. Whenever the fourth wave ends, again, we'll have to wait and see that pivot. You can target the 0.618 extension of that. You can target the 1.618 of the wave 1 off the fourth. But again, we don't know where the bottom of that fourth is, so we're going to have to wait for those targets. But as of right now, looking for about that 1.618. But yeah, I will go in depth for the larger daily count in a later video. But once this completes, again, looking for this to correct this entire 3-wave move. So you can imagine how long that should take. All right, guys, so if you're in this, congratulations. And I will be updating this one on the regular because there will be, in my point of view, a pretty good short opportunity once these 5 waves complete. All right, guys, that's it for HBAR. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.